Hello everyone, welcome back to Career Sync. In today's video, we will be discussing the Cognizant GenC technical interview and how you can crack it in 2025. We will cover real interview experience from selected candidates, important SQL, coding and HR questions, and essential preparation tips. So stay tuned until the end of this video and don't forget to check the description for the free resources which will help you prepare. So let's get started. First, we will be discussing the interview question of the selected candidate, who has been selected for GenC Pro role. So the first question he was asked for the self introduction. Then the interviewer asked him about the project. So project related questions were like, what was your role, which tech stack you used, and why? So you need to answer them and why you choose MySQL, not MongoDB. So they are the situation based question that they can ask you they can cross check your project, so you need to answer them very well. Now the third question was, you are from an ECE background, why choose IT? So prepare this type of questions as well. Now moving towards the next question, there were some basic aptitude problems he gave to solve, so you need to prepare for them also. And next question was, what is the SDLC, means software development life cycle? So here is the answer I have put it from my side. Like, SDLC is the process of designing, building, and maintaining the software product followed by the software development team. It is basically a systematic approach towards developing a product as per the requirements. Next, questions for what are the OOPS concept? So OOPS concept includes class, object, inheritance, abstraction, polymorphism, and abstraction. So you need to give the proper definition of them as well as with examples, so which can help them to get you notified very easily. Now, technical questions related to the core topics of computer science. So they have been asked about difference between interface and abstract class, array list versus linked list, and why string is immutable. So these are the Java questions that he has been asked. So you need to answer them. Now coming to the coding questions. So the coding questions that he was given, like, write a program to find whether a number is even or odd. And the second question was, write a program for the Fibonacci series. So in the coding questions, they are very easy in all round for all positions like GenC Next, and GenC Pro. So the questions are not that much tough. So prepare well for every questions. Now, this is the interview. After the technical interview, he was selected for the HR round because all round are elimination round in this. So in the elimination round, after clearing the technical interview, he was going for the HR round, where it was mostly a document verification round, and they asked me for my mark sheet and ID card. Also checked some basic HR questions. But here the HR questions are long. As you can see that, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Self introduction again. Tell me about your projects. Why should we hire you? What leadership qualities do you have? So you can give answer to them with an example that how you lead a team, or what are the leadership qualities do you have? What are the difficulties you faced while working on the project? And do you have any questions for me? So as you can see that there are some technical questions are also related to project. So HR can also ask these questions. So prepare for everything. Now here is the second person that he has been asked. So he said that my technical round timing was around 10 a.m. The interviewer was on time and it was like a friendly discussion. So let's discuss his interview, how it's gone. So why do you think Java is safe compared to the other languages? So as you can see that they didn't ask him the introduction. So you can also see that it doesn't matter that they will start from your introduction. They can directly start from the any questions. So you need to be prepared for everything. So now going to the next question, what is meant by the term OOPS and their need? What are the advantages of DBMS? Why does a checkpoint occur in DBMS? What are the cloud computing and data mining? What is polymorphism? What is the waterfall model? And they also asked me to explain my college project, mainly my roles and responsibilities. So here it contains all the technical questions as you can see. So let's get towards the next questions. So later I was asked to solve the coding questions also. So they will ask you 5 to 7 questions related to technical. After that, they will ask you two coding questions mostly. And the here the question was write a code to bubble shot using Java and write a code to check whether a number is prime or not. So these two questions are asked to him. So after clearing the technical round, he was selected for the HR round. So as you can see, the technical round is also a elimination round. So you need to be careful. Now, HR round takes 15 minutes. It was just document verification round along with the same general HR questions such as, are you ready to relocate? Can you work under pressure? Do you have any questions for me? As you can see, he is also said it is just a document verification round. Means you totally have to focus on your technical interview. So after clearing the HR round successfully, he got selected for the profile of GenC with the 4 lakhs per annum package at Cognizant. So this is the important interview experience of two candidates where the interview date was 10th March selected for Gen Z role. So you should prepare them well for these questions. Now important interview topics for Gen Z profiles. So it includes Gen Z Pro and Gen Z Next also. So the first thing is data structures. So in string array, array list, linked list, stack queues and sorting and searching algorithms. So as you can see, sorting and searching algorithms, they probably ask like bubble short, quick short, they are asking in the interview. So you have to prepare them very well. Now the SQL, they mostly ask question on joins and aggregations. Also the conditions like having clause subqueries and clause indexing. So you need to prepare for SQL queries also, practice in the hacker rank or anywhere. I will also putting the SQL interview preparation in my YouTube. So you can check the description where you will seeing the SQL queries that has been asked in the interview. It will be 30 to 40 SQL queries, so you can practice them. So now OOPS concept. So inheritance, polymorphism, encapsulation, abstraction, interfaces, method overloading, and overriding. So in OOPS concept, they will ask the questions from these topics only. They are all very easy. So you need to prepare well for these questions. In OOPS concept, they will not go further after that. So prepare for this. Now the fourth one is DBMS, means database management system. So in this, they can ask you about normalization, transaction indexing, asset properties, and deadlock handling. I have missed one thing, that is they can ask you about RDBMS, means relational database management system, in which they can ask you what is the use of MySQL and my MongoDB and why we use these different in different projects also. So in relational database, we use MySQL because it stored the data in table form. So you can tell the advantages and why they we use. Now the operating system. Operating system is only asked for the Gen Z Next and Pro role because they are from the core subject. So you need to prepare the operating system subject for the next role. Now, computer networks. So this is also asked in some interviews. So you need to prepare also core subject. In the core subject, you need to prepare for operating system and computer network. That's it. So like TCP, IP model, OSI model, routing, switching, and the basic information. Now in web development, they can ask you about JavaScript, DOM manipulation, REST API, responsive design, Bootstrap, and React basics. Also, now it is the most important part, that problem solving skills. So they mostly asked about the what is the time and complexity optimization of any code. If you write any code, then they will ask you what is time and space complexity of the code. So you need to prepare for this answer as well. Now the SQL queries asked in GenC interview. So these are the most SQL queries which is asked during the interview. So let's hear it out. Like write a query to list employee in department that have fewer than 5 employees. So you need to write this query. And the second question was write a query to display all the departments along with the number of employees in each department. Write a query to fetch records updated within the last are. Write a query to find employees whose salaries are higher than their managers. Write a query to find the second highest salary of an employee in a table. Write a query to check if a table contains any records. Write a query to list users who took a training lesson more than once in the same day, grouped by user and training lesson, each ordered from the most recently lesson date to the oldest date. So here it is a tricky question. You need to prepare it well and write a query to print face for a numeric value of buzz or for alphabetical value for the all values in a column. So these are the tough questions that you need to prepare and write a query to calculate the sum of all positive values of x and the sum of all negative values of x. So you need to prepare all these queries for yourself. Now coding questions asked in GenC interview. So these are the questions that has been asked for every in two person they will ask one question from this. So आप कुछ करो या ना करो ये क्वेश्चंस प्रिपेयर करके ही जाना. The questions are: find the factorial of a number, reverse a string without using a inbuilt function, check if number is a prime or not, find the largest and smallest element in an array. They will ask you to remove the element also if they want. Write a program to implement the Fibonacci series and the check if a string is palindrome or not. They can ask you about the number also. Implement the binary search algorithm and implement the bubble sort algorithm. So the questions which is more important, like implement the bubble sort algorithm, check if the number is prime or not, also check if the string or number is palindrome or not. You should prepare these three questions anyhow, so it will help you to clear the interview very easily. Now interview tips to clear the interview. So make changes in resume. It is because for shortlisting, every students add other additional skills that they don't know. So you can remove them and prepare the best you know about it. So it will help you to clear the shortlisting and you did not face any difficulties because they will ask you from the your resume, not from your cluster like that. Also, strengthen your core CS subject. As I told you that they are also asking from computer network and operating system, so you need to prepare for it. Now, practice coding questions daily, easy to medium level problems. You can practice in lead code only two to three sections like sorting algorithms, arrays, linked list, and string. That's it. That's enough for you. And revise commonly asked SQL queries. I have already sent it, so you should prepare for it. And also, you can join my Telegram channel. You will be getting a lot of resources which can help you to clear the interview and also improve communication and problem solving skills. So it is very important for you, and be clear and confident in the HR round because they will be checking your communication skills in the HR round. Revise past interview experience for the better preparation. So you need to prepare everything. And now the last thing is HR interview questions mostly asked in the agency. So these are the 13 questions which is asked regularly. So let's check it out. So what do you want to work with at Cognizant? What are your strengths and weakness? Describe a time when you faced a challenge at work and how you overcome it. How do you handle stress and pressure? What motivates you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Why should we hire you? What do you know about our company? How do you handle conflicts with colleagues? Can you give an example of a project you led and its outcome? What is your greatest achievement? How do you stay organized and manage your time? Do you have any question for us? So you need to prepare all these questions for yourself. If you can answer them properly, then you can get a higher package in the interview. So that's it for today. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe our channel and please join our Telegram channel. We will be taking mock interviews for also. If you want to give a mock interview for the preparation, you can text me in my Telegram channel. I will be booking your slot and it's totally free. I am not costing any money for you guys. So prepare well, and that's it. Thank you, everyone.